If you're planning a family vacation or you just want to go someplace friendly, we have North Carolina on your list. It should be on your list if you're planning a family-friendly vacation because Asheville in particular, according to a new survey, Asheville, North Carolina, one of the most friendliest places in the U.S.
What?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, good-mannered people who are eager to help, friendly, both the locals and the visitors, and people in Asheville, North Carolina will say hi just about anywhere they go.
I didn't get that from there.
You didn't?
No, I didn't at all. I
Oh.
mean, I think it's a great place to go, and they have
Same.
a ton of breweries.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them from I think is the brewery capital of the world,
I think
and like
so, too.
Sierra Nevada's out of there, Wicked Weed was out of there,
Mm-hmm.
and
The best food.
the Biltmore's there.
Biltmore.
That's why they're so nice. Everyone's drunk.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I went there, I didn't find it overly friendly.
Oh my gosh,
Hmm.
I do so hippie.
It's very liberal. You would love it,
I
Katie.
do love it. It's my favorite. I think
Yeah.
it is my favorite city in North Carolina.
I remember
Wow.
taking
Mhm.
Carol there because we wanted to go there and eat at the different restaurants and stuff. And I was
Yes.
driving around the downtown area is like this square, and it's like kind of an indoor mallish with restaurants around the outside. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm driving, and this guy is like about to back out, and I finally found the spot, so I stopped, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the guy was like, not moving. And I'm like, I'm stopped waiting for his spot. Finally, he's like, and backs out. And I'm like, what's this guy's problem? I'm like, "Ah," and he yells something through the window. And I'm like, screw you, MFer, out the window.
Hey, isn't it any
And,
surprise?
and then he drives by and goes, "Ah!" and stops the car and gets out of his car. And he's like, what did you say? I'm like, I'm waiting for it. And we got in an argument
Oh, my
over
God.
a parking spot.
if
And
there is going to be one person who can take the friendly out of Asheville, it's going to be
oh, that's
Jason.
my fault. The guy
Yes.
yelled at
Yes.
me first.
It just says that's how. If you're going to find somebody who's going to be angry, it's going to be you who finds
well,
them.
I don't know.
I've never had that experience in Asheville ever in my life. As a matter of fact, it is my favorite city. My husband still travels there for work every single week. And our favorite thing to do when we were dating before kids was to go into Asheville and have a small plate and a drink in one restaurant, and then you just walk across the street to the other and do
Oh,
the
yeah.
same, and then go to the other, and like you can have a whole long date night and see so many different places and taste so many different things and drink so many things by doing that. I
Yeah.
love
Sounds fun
it.
as hell.
It's so fun.
I haven't been yet.
And as a matter of fact, I love Asheville so much. That's where my bachelorette party was. And instead
Wow.
of doing anything like, typical bachelorette, we
Mhm.
did one of the Brews Cruise.
What's
All
a
my
Brews-
girlfriends,
what's
where you get on a bus that
Uh-huh.
takes you around to all the different breweries.
Oh,
that's what we did for my bachelorette.
That's pretty awesome.
I know.
And that's
I'm
good.
awesome.
If you want to impress a girl, you can take her to the Biltmore, and they
Could.
have
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of things to do there. Believe it or not.
Oh yeah, I have been. to
You will go
Biltmore.
broke though. It's like
Yeah.
2 trips to Mexico, but
Yeah, it is expensive. It is.
Two trips to
they have a
Mexico.
winery, an awesome winery you can go to. They have like a wine restaurant now. They have the best restaurants. You can ride horsebacks.
That's pretty cool.
It's just a ton of stuff you can do there, but it's extreme expense in my opinion.
You could walk around the Biltmore and just be like, what if we, we're king and queen and we used to live here or whatever.
Yeah,
if we
yeah.
were so rich, if we were rich.
Yeah.
And what if we slept in this bed and, that sort of thing.
Mhm. Yeah, I went in like high school, but I couldn't drink, so
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I would like to go back and drink.
It's pretty.
It's a lot different now. They actually have built it up.
And they have the gardens, and then they also have the, at Christmas time, you could do the candlelit tour.
Yeah,
We
heard
should
of it.
work for Asheville tourism, really, if you're, if you're being honest. If you're looking for another family-friendly place to go, Tennessee should be on your places. Chattanooga, in particular, said that the Tennessee River in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains, the perfect place for those looking for an outdoorsy place mixed in with Southern hospitality. Is Chattanooga where
Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Chattanooga.
is
No,
Dollywood?
no, that's Pigeon Forge
Okay.
and
Is Pigeon
Gatlinburg
Forge the name
of the town.
of the town?
Yeah, so it's close to. It's very close to Gatlinburg, but they both, to me, have a different feel.
Okay.
I would say Pigeon Forge is more like almost like a Myrtle Beach in the mountains,
Mhm.
and I think
Oh, yeah.
Gatlinburg is more mountainous with cabins, and then you go down and it has like a cool strip with like tons and tons of restaurants and like almost like looks like trading posts. I don't even know what that
Okay.
is.
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
like that type of thing, and there's more restaurants and bars back to back to back to back. I think it's less family-ish and more distinct in Gatlinburg.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
I'm this family in both, but it's more distinct in Gatlinburg. I like Gatlinburg better to go out and explore, but I like Pigeon Forge because the best theme park in the world is there, which is Dollywood.
I see. Okay. Well, I didn't know that the name of the town was Pigeon Forge. I thought that was the name of like the place that you went.
No.
Okay. Another place, if you're looking for a family, well, if you're looking for friendly people, I won't say family friendly because it depends on what you're doing here, but Louisiana. New Orleans. New Orleans,
yeah.
Louisiana. Yes.
See
Well,
that.
I went there one time. I didn't go during
Mardi Gras?
but it's still packed on that street. Is it Bourbon Street?
Bourbon
Yeah.
Street.
I
Yeah.
found it very dirty. Extreme dirty. The only cool thing, Squid, was that the girls lift their shirts up when you give them beads.
Yeah,
And that
I
is
went.
not just Mardi Gras.
Yeah, because I went for it was the Buku Music Festival.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it was like 2016, 2017, and it was a phenomenal time. But yeah, like Bourbon Street, it was like a shock to the system, but in the best way possible. I feel.
It is, and don't you feel? Because I've been twice to New Orleans, and it is. It's like you can once you get out of the perimeter of Bourbon Street,
Oh,
then
you're
all of a
gonna
sudden
die
it's like
or get robbed.
yes, and
Yeah.
then but also everything is dark.
Yeah.
Where it's Bourbon Street is lit
Yeah.
up, and it's all the street lights are on, and it's all the bars and loud, and then you just walk a little bit left of Bourbon Street, and then it's nothing.
I will
Yeah.
tell
You
you.
know?
I will tell you. I saw an episode of Cops. They did New Orleans, and outside of Bourbon Street is, I mean, watch out. It's not good. But even on Bourbon Street itself, there's so many people.
Oh yeah.
Tons of pickpocketers.
Yes.
Tons.
Oh yeah,
There
I
was
see that.
maybe that's what the excitement was. It was like always on the verge of extreme danger.
Yes. At
You
any
just
given
never
time.
knew.
That's the thing. At any given time, I felt like any huge fight or something could happen.
But
Yeah.
well, but
yeah.
then I did the I know you don't like this, Jason, but I did the historic tour, and it was like the food and the houses and the historical things
Yeah, there
that
are a
happened.
lot of that.
And that is the other side of
That's
New
true.
Orleans. It's
That is true.
beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, we were walking home one night from the festival, maybe like 3 a.m., and we got an Airbnb, a house. And on the way home, we hear like this shaking from down like the street, like bass. And all of a sudden, an entire school bus just full of people just pulls up, stops, and people just gut out, start twerking everywhere. People, like girls hanging out the window, like shaking their ass, like even dudes involved. And we're like, what is going on? Like, New Orleans is amazing. I was like, this is great. Like,
Wow.
Do you say New Orleans?
New Orleans,
'Cause
yeah.
I grew up saying New Orleans, and then I moved to the South, and it's New Orleans.
Yeah, they
Wow.
say it differently.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same way with we grew up saying the Appalachian Mountains, but now it is Appalachian.
Or Oregon, Oregon.
Nope.
No.
It's Oregon.
Well, that
It's
was
always
a
been
different-
Oregon.
Origami.
All right, and then finally, Rhode Island.
What?
Some of the friendliest
Newport-
people.
Wow.
Newport, Rhode Island.
Newport, Rhode Island, yeah. According to the survey, the friendliest cities in the U.S., Newport, Rhode Island, an island city that's home to rich history, beautiful coastlines, one of the most welcoming places in the U.S. You weren't born there.
I wasn't born in Newport. Newport is almost like a part of it's almost like a different state in the state.
Get out.
Yeah, because you're going over 2 bridges to get there, so it's like it's on its own. On the complete opposite side of Newport is some of the most rudest people you've ever met in your life. Now,
That's where you're from.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, actually, I'm in the middle. But my stepmother is from Cranston, and it's not that they're necessarily rude. They just come across that way. It's like the culture. So it's very abrasive and upfront.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? To people that go there. So if you come there from the South and go there, you feel as though people are being rude, but they're not.
But it's just
It-
there
you
every
know,
day.
you pull up to the toll booth. Like, next.
Mm-hmm.
$5. Yeah, next.
And then
It's-
if you're like, hey, you're wasting your
you're
waste
wasting
time.
Yeah. But it's not that they're rude. It just comes across that way. And it's very quick. The rudeness is quick.
I can see it.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I
Huh.
can see it.
And Newport cigarettes came from there. Just figure that
Did
out.
they? That is
I
why
don't
they're
think
called
so.
Newports?
The brand was originally named for the seaport of Newport, Rhode Island.
Oh, okay.
Out of curiosity, I typed it in,
I
but
didn't know that.
I feel like a Newport describes like Jason. You know what I mean? Like just kind of like aggressive, like
No,
you
no.
know.
Newport is
Newport's
nice.
not. Pay
What?
attention.
Newport is nice. Where he's from, not nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Newport is
Never
the
mind then.
nicest area outside of
Mhm.
Newport.
Mhm.
They come across abrasive and rude sometimes, but it's just within the culture.
Okay.
I will have to say something interesting, fun fact for North Carolina and Asheville that we were just talking about.
Yes.
The Biltmore is the main home of the Biltmores. Newport Mansions is very prominent in Newport, Rhode Island. You can walk to mansion to mansion to mansion to mansion to see it.
Oh, okay.
And they have I believe it's the Biltmore. in Newport, Rhode Island, which is their summer home, which is
Get
huge,
Wow.
humongous.
No
No,
way.
wait. The
Yeah.
Biltmores had a summer home in
Yes,
Newport?
absolutely.
What?
In fact, the it's not just them. There's many mansions. They're called the Newport Mansions.
Okay.
And they're all the summer houses of the rich people, and they are
Is
ridiculous.
that where
Wow.
Taylor Swift has one?
She has a house in Rhode Island, but it's not Newport.
Okay.
Interesting.
That is interesting. Thank you for the fun fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one.